Step 1. Gather your ingredients. 1 package of 2 9-inch pie crusts. 1 can apple pie filling. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. 1/4 cup milk. And 1 egg white. Step 2. Preheat the oven. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees, then hit start. Step 3. Make the pie filling. Open up your can of pie filling and dump it into a medium-sized bowl. Use a rubber scraper to help scrape it out of the can. I struggled a little more than I should have with this step. Next, take a knife and cut up all the apple pieces into small chunks. The smaller the pieces, the better. This will make it easier for you to fill your pie crust. Once it's cut up, you're going to measure out 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and add it to your apple mixture. Mix it in until it's completely mixed with the apples. Step 4. Cut out the crust. Open up your pie crust and carefully roll them out. If you roll it out too fast, you might tear the dough. Next, use either a 3 or 4-inch biscuit cutter or the top rim of a glass to cut out your pieces. I push down hard from the top and slowly twist side to side. This allows each piece to come out nice and easy. Move it to a plate and then continue this step with the rest of your dough. Try to put them as close together as possible so you don't waste any dough. When you are done, put all the scrap pieces together and roll out the extra dough and cut out as many more pieces as you can get. Step 5. Fill and close the pies. Filling the pies are harder than it looks. If you add too much pie filling, the pies will not close. As you can see in the first one I do, I add a little too much pie filling and it starts to ooze out the sides. I do get a little bit better at this as I move on. Once you fill the pies, fold it in half and use a fork to pinch along the edges. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can add a second crust to the top and pinch all around the edges. Step 6. Prep for baking. Crack your egg into an egg separator over top of another bowl. You can discard the egg yolk since we won't be using it. Beat the egg white until nice and frothy. Next, grease a cookie sheet and place the pies on it 1 inch apart. Using a knife, cut small slits on the top of the pies. This will keep them from bursting open when you're baking them. Finally, using a pastry brush, brush the egg whites over top of each pie. Try to make sure you completely cover each one. Step 6. Time to bake. Place the pies in the oven and bake for about 15 minutes or until browned. When done, take out and let cool for a few minutes before you glaze them. Step 7. Make and glaze the pies. To make your glaze, add your 1/4 cup milk to your 2½ cups powdered sugar. Using a whisk, mix together until you have a creamy consistency. Using 2 forks, drop your pie crusts into the glaze and flip around until they're completely covered. Place the pies on top of a plate and let them sit for 5 to 10 minutes so the glaze can harden. You can also choose to drizzle the glaze across the top with a spoon. And there you have it, freshly made apple pie turnovers. These are best when warm, so enjoy them right away.